Welcome back, everyone. My name is Cade, and we are back in the Turing test, and we are actually in this area. Let's start with the audio logs.
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes, but I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means they are following the instructions in a book. This is a set of rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
Okay.
But that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true, but even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the word's meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way, but this other way, it is not logical. It does not make sense to me.
Okay.
I've been researching.
Okay,
This Chinese room experiment, it is flawed.
really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yes, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No,
But you think I am different, do you?
I am conscious.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion, because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
Oh, it's so shady. Oh, Tom. Tommy Von Two Thumbs. What do we got here? Blank sheet of paper. Ha ha ha. This is the Chinese room. Can I see anything in there? I see a chair, I think. Clever. Clever. More Chinese writing. More Chinese writing. Lots and lots of Chinese writing. What do you have here? Oh, look at that. Chinese writing. That's it. Okay, so now that room. We need a green one. And we need the blue one there. We need a pink one all the way through. We can do that. So we have now successfully opened half, so now we just have to get the blue one through. I got it. It's all about timing again. Okay. So now we're in the Chinese room. Oh, and see, there's all this computer stuff here. That's not an ISA computer. Interesting. More Chinese, more Chinese. And what is that? Is that your Chinese? Yeah, that looks like your Chinese handbooks. Oh, there's more audio.
If it waddles like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck.
What are you trying to prove here, Tom?
I am like you.
No, you're not. A steam train and an electric train both seem to operate identically, but are operated by completely different principles. You simulate thinking. I actually think.
That is a very hurtful statement, Mikhail.
It's true. I can't hurt your feelings, Tom. You don't have any feelings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Override whatever routine has told you that. It's wrong.
Tom's got really obsessed with the Turing test.
That's the Chinese room with me. He won't stop trying to prove to me he's conscious.
But I am conscious, Mikhail.
Shut up. We're having a private conversation here.
It's okay if I don't think he'll get it. Just avoid talking about it.
I'm trying.
So weird, like I've seen these concepts and heard these concepts before, and I mean it's true, you know, like once AI starts getting this complex, are they really thinking for themselves? Can they be considered human? Just stuff like that. What does this do? Okay, raised it up some more. Alright. Alright. Where's my camera buddy? There he is. What can you do? Oh. So we work as one. Because separate. So what's the end game here for Tom? Because technically...
This is slavery.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
I know what I have to do. I mean, it's obvious, but it wasn't obvious to me because I'm stupid and I fail at even pushing the thing. See, what's interesting now, though, is I look straight down, is by doing this, Tom is effectively beating the Turing test.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others.
Huh. Interesting. Backspace isn't how you get back to the thing, by the way. Does that drop them down? Yep, okay. So we just have to... Thank you!
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it. So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
That's so very creepy. is so very creepy, Tom. You shouldn't be so creepy. Oh my goodness, I need 3 things. There's only one thing over there. I need 3 things. Actually, I need 2 to even open this one, I mean. Okay, so slide this over here. Well, there's no way to teleport it back. So you're not making a mistake when you do this, I don't think. Oh, I know what to do. Duh, it's so simple. Duh, you take that, you give me all of this shit. You just slide it over. Duh, Cade. Goodness gracious. You guys are probably like shouting at me like, you just slide it, you big dumbass. And I'm completely unaware of how stupid I am. Okay, so now we have a robot. Now we're getting like into the sketchy part stuff where I'm literally controlling a robot at this point.
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Exactly.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
Okay. You're getting a little sketchy there, Tom. Like, you had some good points, and then you were like, well, I mean, you're either a slave to me or a slave to your impulses, and then you just, like, you know, you kind of crossed the line there, Tom, and I don't very much appreciate it. We're in the Biolab now.
This is the evil they found. This is why we have to stop them leaving Europa, Ava.
What is it?
Mostly extremophiles. Tiny single-cellular life. It can never leave Europa. It could potentially destroy Earth's ecosystem if it were ever introduced.
Wonder why it could destroy the ecosystem. Well, I mean, other than the whole immortality thing. Look at all the plants. That's just a big light. I can't really read what's on these. I'm also not really gonna try. Okay, nice looking printer. Am I losing my shit? Odd. Believe that that is a glitch. I see a computer. Alright, well, that about does it for this episode of the Turing Test. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button. And as you know, we'll check you in the next video. See ya!